To get the animals ready for the day and get myself ready for work for 9. I am an account manager at a digital marketing agency. I'm going to do my hair, prep my pre-workout, and then we are going to get going to the gym because we got a lot of stuff to do. You guys should see my mom's skin. I have been obsessed with trying to make a Chick-fil-A like burrito juice. And welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Trina, also known as Trans Gains on Instagram and TikTok, and it might not be morning for you right now, but it is morning for me right now, okay? It's currently 5:30 a.m. and we are getting ready to go to the gym. Today, I am taking you through my 5 a.m. morning routine before my 9 to 5 job. And you guys, I am so excited to start the day off with a workout. I have been so tired, which you can probably tell, because I feel like I just haven't been getting enough sleep. But today, I feel like excited, energized, ready to take on this workout and take on this day, and it's probably because it's Friday. I am ready for the weekend, that's for sure. I'm super excited to share with you guys a little bit more into my 5 to 9 a.m. routine, just because this routine has genuinely changed my life. I remember being in college, stressed out with work, stressed out with school, not really knowing how or when I was gonna make time to go to the gym. I was trying to go after work, but I did work a full-time job throughout college. So trying to balance a full-time job and school and also going to the gym, it felt impossible to me. And one day I had the great or terrible idea at the time to start going in the mornings. Trina in college, definitely not a morning person. It was super hard for me to get up before the time of 8 a.m. But I forced myself to start getting up at 6, and I forced myself to do it for a week straight. I felt like if I could do it for a week straight, I'd probably do it for a little bit longer. So I remember that first week getting up at 6 a.m. trying to get to go to the gym before work, and it was really hard. And so if you are not quite a morning person, I completely feel your pain. It was not easy for me to get going into the schedule, but ever since I started really committing to a 5 a.m. routine, definitely have noticed a difference in my productivity. It's just so refreshing to start the day off with some movement. Even though I feel tired, even though I have days where I don't want to go, which feels like more often lately than not, I don't really want to go. Every time I finish a workout, I'm proud of myself for doing it, and I'm proud of myself for getting it done. So we are hitting glutes and hamstrings today. As you guys probably know, I'm not usually a fan of leg days, but glutes and hamstrings I can bear. Today I'm wearing the Impact cropped half zippy and then the Lunar Rock Impact shorts. Super excited to just wear a cute and simple outfit. Even though it is currently fall in San Diego, it is not quite fall weather. I think it's like 75 degrees today. So not super cold, that's for sure here, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair, prep my pre-workout, and then we are going to get going to the gym because we got a lot of stuff to do today. Hair is done. Don't judge me, it's hair wash day, okay? Okay guys, we are here at the gym and I am behind schedule. It's currently 6:30. I usually aim to be here by 6, but I definitely got sidetracked looking at my phone on the couch before I left the house. So that one's on me, but the gym is low-key packed today, which makes me a little bit nervous. It's fine though, it's fine. I came in here with a positive energy, so I need to maintain that positive energy throughout the entire workout. Everything will be fine. I am filming a collab with Bloom today. I don't know if you guys have tried their energy drinks, but they're actually so good. So going to get that done during my workout. And then this weekend, I'm super excited. I have some fun plans. I'm going to the Tame Impala concert on Sunday, which I've been looking forward to so long. So I don't know, this feels like the start of the weekend already, and I know I have a full day of work to do still, but we're just gonna ignore that. First things first, let's get this workout done. Afterwards, I've got to get home, get ready for the day, cook breakfast, do all the good things, but the first thing we're gonna tackle is, of course, our workout. So let's do this. Okay, workout is done. It's currently 8:07, so we are super behind schedule because usually I'm home by 7:30, but I can't complain. I had a really good workout. I was going to go and clean my car, get a car wash and vacuum it, but don't have time today, and that is totally okay. We have time over the weekend. So now it is time to go home, cook breakfast, get the animals ready for the day, and then get myself ready for work before 9. Sounds like a lot to do, but I think we've got this. It was so busy in the gym today, but I honestly can't even be mad. I got to see so many people, and so that's probably why my workout took so long, is because I was chatting it up. 5 sets of freaking running my mouth. But okay, we're running short on time. Let's go home and get ready for the rest of the day. Okay, just got out of the shower. Usually I would cook breakfast before showering, but I literally felt so gross and it was hair wash day, and so I feel 10 times better now. So now I'm just gonna do my skincare and pretty much just get myself mostly ready for the day. I don't have any meetings, so I'm probably gonna let my hair air dry for a little bit, but I always start with a hyaluronic acid serum. This is the one that I'm using. It's from the Inky List. I don't love this one compared to I think it's like their dfyne hyaluronic acid serum. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's correct either, but I like that one a lot better. And I usually use the ordinary hyaluronic acid serum. I also like that one better than this one. But this is what we've got to work with as of right now. I try to let that dry down before I put on anything else. I also want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about my job, because I feel like I always say I work a 9 to 5, but I don't really give too much details on what it is I actually do. So I do work remote, I work from home, and I work in marketing. I am an account manager at a digital marketing agency. I've been in this position about almost a year now, but previously before that, I've been in the realm of marketing since graduation. So yeah. I majored in marketing when I was in college, and so I worked in marketing throughout college as well. I mentioned a little bit earlier, I think, that I've been working full-time since I was a sophomore in college, since I was 20 years old. So I worked on site at a housing community. So if you guys have been to college and you guys have lived in one of those apartment complexes where they sign leases by the room versus the actual apartment, that's where I worked. I started off as just a full-time leasing professional, and then I was promoted to a leasing manager position. So I oversaw all the logistics of pre-leasing for the next school year. I also did resident events, marketing events, and I worked with like our digital marketing vendors to place ads. I ran the social media. So it was a really, really good experience for me to have while I was in college. Also, I just put on the Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence from CosRx. I love this thing. I've been using it for years. But it was a really good position, and it also just opens up the door to a lot of opportunities within the industry. This is technically like property management, and I actually work in property management as of right now as well. So funny, because I'm like now like one of the digital vendors that I would have been working with previously. So kind of just a roundabout experience in life, you know, like literally a full circle moment. Next, I'm going in with my moisturizer. I'm using the Corelle Moisture Facial Cream. I actually got this in Japan, so it's a Japanese brand, and I love it. I feel like it definitely helps bring a lot of moisture back into my face, especially during this time of year when it's just a lot more dry out. Although I'm thinking more in terms of Oregon because I haven't spent a winter or a fall here since I moved to San Diego back in May. It hasn't really, like I said, changed much in like weather, but I don't know if it's actually like more dry out, but I don't know. My skin has felt a lot different than it does before. So I don't know, I have these like pimples that aren't coming to a head, and I don't know what to do to get rid of them. This has never happened to me before, but I feel like I've tried everything. Like I've used the BHA peeling solution from Ordinary, I've used a retinol, I've used pimple patches. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because skincare is not my forte and it's stressing me out. Anyways, I've been in the position that I'm working in now for, like I said, about a year, and I love it. It does get to be a little overwhelming during certain times of the month because a lot of my responsibility comes from communicating with clients on a day-to-day basis and then meeting with them on a monthly basis. So I meet with my clients once a month, and I have a lot of clients, and they're usually condensed in a couple-week time frame. So those weeks are extremely busy for me. Luckily, this is not one of those weeks. It's actually starting next week. So I've just spent a lot of time prepping for those meetings and just preparing myself for the week ahead in terms of work. Okay, last step is just SPF, but then I'll mix it with the bronzing solution from Drunk Elephant. Love this also. I feel like I'm so pale compared to what I was in the summer, which of course makes sense because the sun is not really giving off the UV rays like it was before. Then for my SPF, I just use the CeraVe M lotion. It's SPF 30. I use SPF every single day, regardless of whether or not I'm going out in the sun. You guys should see my mom's skin. She is beautiful. Her skin is amazing. She honestly looks like she's my age. She could be my sister, and she is my motivation to take care of my skin because I want to look like that when I'm her age. She looks so young. All of my friends, all the people that have met her are truly like surprised that she's my mom, and honestly, so am I. Okay, I'm gonna leave my hair wet just so that it dries a little bit. In terms of my fit for today, I'm wearing the new dfyne Origin collection. This is the long sleeve v-neck top, and then you can't see the bottoms, but I'm currently wearing the flares in the long length, and I'm freaking obsessed with them. This is the color mauve, and this color is just something else. It's beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and make breakfast before I have to start work. Okay, for breakfast recently, I have been obsessed with trying to make a Chick-fil-A like burrito dupe. The breakfast burritos there that have like the chicken and the eggs and the potatoes. I don't have any sweet potatoes cooked as of right now, so we're just gonna go with some chicken and some eggs, some cheese, the tortilla, and call it good. I'm gonna be doing 5 ounces of chicken, so I'm just weighing that out now, and since I don't wanna waste dishes, I just fold up a piece of tin foil that's gonna be going in the air fryer anyways into like the shape of a bowl, and I use that to then, oops, did not cut this whole thing enough. Oh, that was a lot. Perfect, 5 ounces. Okay, now while the chicken is cooking, I am gonna go ahead and heat up a pan on the stove, which is what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to prep my burrito ingredients. So I use a carb balanced tortilla, which since I'm not eating sweet potatoes, I wish I had like wheat tortillas. That way I did get carbs in this meal, or more carbs in this meal. I'm going to add some Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm measuring out about half a serving, so 15 grams. And then I like to put some cheese at the bottom. I'm using some part skim mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna do half a serving here as well, and then half a serving afterwards on top. So I'm doing 1 full serving of this, if I have enough. Okay, then I'm gonna mix 2 eggs in a bowl, making scrambled eggs to go into this burrito. The lighting here is so bad. I can't tell like what to do to make it better, but this is fine. Okay, now that our pan is warm, I'm just gonna spray down some avocado oil and toss the eggs on the pan, which you can't even see. Okay, then we're gonna scramble them in the pan, and then once they're almost fully cooked, then I'm gonna season them with salt and pepper. Turn off the heat, take it off the heat, and cook the rest on residual heat. Perfection. Now I'm just gonna put the eggs on top of our cheese and Chick-fil-A sauce on the burrito. The hot eggs will melt down the cheese, which is nice, so then the cheese isn't super stringy inside the burrito. Okay, just took my chicken out of the air fryer. Probably a little too early, but I am a little stretched for time right now, so I'm just gonna throw them on. As long as they're cooked, that's all that really matters to me. Well, as long as they're not frozen, I guess, since they already are cooked, but I'm just gonna throw them in there. Whew, hot. And then top with half a serving of this buffalo sauce. I'm freaking obsessed with Chick-fil-A buffalo sauce. I don't know what it is, but it's so good. And we're gonna carefully wrap up the burrito and hope it all fits in there. Usually I would also toast this on a pan, but again, crunched on time. So we're not gonna be able to do that today. Okay, here she is, perfect. I don't know how I made that work. I also have a glass of milk. Okay, it's time for me to eat breakfast and then go straight to work because it is almost 9 o'clock. But thank you guys so much for following along on my morning. I'm so glad that I got to take you through a little morning in my life. My morning routine did genuinely change the game for me. So if you are looking for a sign to start getting up early in the morning, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on next Sunday's video. Love you all.